Tyson, obviously, congratulations. I mean, it took you a while to get to the UFC, but you sure are taking advantage of it, man. How do you feel your career is going in the octagon so far?
Feel like it's doing good. I mean, the first two was a little bit slow start, but I mean, number 5 and number 7, little tough, but I guess as of right now, I guess I'm the welcoming committee to the UFC.
What's the last week been like for you? Obviously, there was a lot of big changes, right? I mean, you got to change the date, you got to change the opponent. How difficult is that to kind of change the timing of everything?
2 weeks. 2 weeks it was here. Kind of up and down. You get here. I mean, fight week in itself is already long. People might think that it's nice and relaxed, and you get to sleep in a nice hotel bed. It's exhausting. We're running around. We're trying to lose weight. So, the first time last week against Schnell was a little bit of a letdown. But then my manager found me another fight, and like I said, we wasn't going to leave Vegas without a fist fight.
Is there time to put together a game plan and something like that? Do you really research the guy or know anything about him, or are you going in there kind of blind?
Yeah, we, my team and I, we sat down, looked at some videos, and we kind of worked up a fairly good game plan, with the techniques that he uses and what I can do to land his big right hand.
Very nice. So it was another impressive finish for you, to say the least. But it was a little hard to hear. Was it Joseph Benavidez you called out?
Yeah, you guys know it. I mean, he's a legend. He's been top 3, top 5 for well over a decade. And, like I said, we share a common opponent. We're similar in age. And, I mean, I feel like that would just be an awesome fight.
Fantastic. Well, last thing for me, whether it's Joe B or somebody else, how soon do you want to fight again?
I'm like in December or January, somewhere around there. Like I said, I do like the thought of getting out of shape just to get back into shape. It's good for the mind, it's good for the body, and then I'll be well prepared for it.
Tyson, right? During the fight, it looked like your opponent was looking for that inside leg kick, and you were looking for that right throughout the fight, and that's eventually how the fight ended. Did you see that leading up to this fight at all, or was it just in the moment you took advantage of it?
I knew that he was going to use a lot of kicks. He's very tall for a flyweight, even though we fought at bantamweight. I knew he was going to use that range to kind of keep me up on top of the outside. My corner, he told me to just slide a little bit off to the left, just because he's a little bit taller. Against my previous opponent, he was shorter, so I could just stand right there. But with a little bit longer rangey fighter, all I had to do was slide a little bit off to the left and line him up with that right hand.
And after your last win, I think you said you were fighting for a pink slip going into your last fight, and now you have your first win streak in the UFC. So what's it like going to be going into your next fight on a win streak?
And it feels good. I feel like I might be getting a couple more dollars on top of my next fight, so that'll definitely feel really good.